Where in God's name is our backbone to have the courage to deal with it and stand up to the lobbies?
Never let a good tragedy go to waste. Isn't that right, Joe? You sat here and instead of talking about the one person who was responsible for this horrific tragedy, you blamed the gun lobby? That's ridiculous. This was an issue of an individual being morally bankrupt and evil, and that individual alone is responsible for this carnage. And if guns are bad, were the guns bad that the police used to kill the bad guy? Were those guns also bad, and do they need to be regulated as well, or just the bad guy guns? For you to sit here and blame the gun lobby, to blame gun owners, to say that we need to change the laws, it's already against the law to murder people, Joe. Bad guys don't follow laws. I don't know why that's so difficult for some people to understand. 230 children died in the last year from alcohol-related car accidents, yet we don't ban alcohol. Why is that? Because it is not the intended purpose for people who drink alcohol to drink alcohol and then drive and kill people. You had to politicize it. You couldn't just say a bad person did a bad thing, and thank goodness there was a hero Border Patrol agent who put a stop to it so that more were not killed. Also, you said, when are we going to do something? You have control of the House, the Senate, and you're the President of the United States. When are you going to do something? You've been in politics your whole life. If you'd wanted something to change, you could have changed it. And as far as the government's concerned, the government does bear some responsibility because they had time to be investigating parents for being angry at school boards for abusing their children in the schools, but they didn't have time to investigate potential mass shooters. I remember when I personally was investigated by the FBI, they showed up at my parents' house looking for me, and they didn't have any idea about who I was or what I did. I remember sitting down in the interview and I was like, wait a second, you didn't watch any of my videos? I'm not saying that people need to watch my videos, but if you're investigating me, the first place you should start your investigation would be, well, what does he post on the internet? Let's see where he was at. Let's see where he tagged locations. That's like textbook beginner investigative abilities. I honestly believe that triggered 12-year-olds on TikTok will find a suspect faster than the FBI. They didn't know my position on law enforcement or my position just on following rules in general. There are so many problems that we need to fix in the United States before, I don't know, we send $800 billion to Ukraine. Maybe if you'd have spent that much money on security for schools, the school shooting wouldn't have happened. Don't sit here and pass the buck like somebody else is in a position to do something when you're literally in a position to do everything that you're claiming you're.
Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go. Let's go.